Hi, it's a twofer. Actually, I thought, why not continue with the stretching series? Also, I really miss teaching yoga. So I've got to do it, and my need to teach is your gain. So, in keeping with the stretching series, I was planning on having that stretching workshop at Dance and Fitness for Life on, I believe it was April 4th. And with the way things are, it's probably not going to happen at all. But here's a taste of what would happen in that workshop, not everything. So I just posted a sequence for decompressing the neck. I have a friend who has a herniated cervical disc, and so that's what prompted me to go ahead and post that. And since I already had my sequences planned for my stretch workshop, I'm kind of like playing around with other body parts to target, especially during the shutdown, as we're probably at workstations that aren't really set up the most ergonomic way, like at least not what we're used to in the office. In my case, my chair broke, so I'm like sitting on a bar stool, and it's just all kinds of hot mess. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started on today's sequence, which is hamstrings. Now, what you need for this practice is just a belt or a strap. I have a yoga strap. It's also called a belt. You can use, as one of my students said, you can use a men's tie. I don't know why she said that, but then she pulled a men's tie out of her bag, so she had it handy. You can use anything really, like a hand towel, just anything that will enable you to get a better grip on your leg, on your foot, and you'll see what I mean. Also, we're gonna hold each of these postures for 2 minutes. It's gonna seem like a long time. I have a timer thing. I'm gonna see if it works. I've tried to tape this a couple of times, and I've been holding a posture forever going, is 2 minutes up yet? And it's like 5 minutes had passed. So let's see how this works, okay? So first thing I'd like for you to do is get your strap and keep it close by. And then I'll have my timer close by. And I'm going to go ahead and update routine and start. So you're gonna stand up with your legs about hip width distance apart, and you're gonna fold over your legs. Just take a slight bend in your knees. And you're gonna fold over and grab your opposite elbows. And make sure that the weight is equally distributed across your feet. And then your whole job here is just to relax and to let your head hang down and to let the crown of your body the crown of your head bring the rest of your body down. While you're standing in this posture, I'd like for you to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. That's all you have to do for 2 minutes. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Just ignore the needy cat. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Hey, buddy. Slow, steady breaths. We're coming up on a minute, guys. So we've been in this posture for a minute. Again, concentrate on pressing into all four corners of your feet. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Your inhale may bring you up, but your exhale will lower you over your thighs again. Your hamstrings might be talking to you a little bit, and if you need to come out, simply come out by straightening your knees as much as you can and bringing your hands to the floor. If you are having issues here, come on out of the posture. If you're good, let's keep it going. We have about 21 seconds left. 2 minutes never seemed so long, did it? And then we'll move on to the next posture. Again, we're counting down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Almost there, guys, almost there. And let's get ready for the next posture. We're just gonna get set up. You're gonna go ahead and bring yourself onto the floor and pause right here. I think I messed up the intervals, so I'm gonna stop it Stop it. I'm so sorry, guys. This is what I call technical difficulties. And go back to the 2-minute interval. So yes, just gonna keep that here. So what I'd like for you to do is to just lay on the floor, just peacefully lay on the floor, and then reach up and bring your right foot up into the ceiling with your right hand. If you can keep your elbow straight here and your foot straight, that's fine, but more than likely, you're going to need a strap, okay? If your strap is very long, it might help to double up your strap. And then all you're gonna do is bring the strap over your foot, and then once you have that together, you're gonna transfer both sides of the strap into your right hand. Make sure you're not reaching up towards your leg. Make sure you're laying down on the floor, but just make sure that your elbow is straight and that your knee is towards straight as possible. And when you have that posture, go ahead and send your left foot forward. I'm gonna go ahead and start our interval here. Start it. And so you're here in this posture, just your right hand and your right elbow. Take your left hand out to next to your side and just relax the left side of your body. So again, you're trying to keep your elbow straight and you're trying to keep your knee straight. And that's all you have to do here. I'm sure you're going, oh, this is not good, Helene. Yeah, you know what? Just breathe into it, into your nose and out through your mouth. And just try to relax. Again, relax your right butt cheek. Relax your left butt cheek. Try to let go as much as possible on the left side of the body. And on your right side, just concentrate on bringing that knee towards straight and your elbow, your right elbow towards straight. Feel free to take your gaze to the ceiling. Actually, your head should be tipped up towards the ceiling. You can open your eyes, you can close your eyes. Looks like we're just here for about 56 more seconds. So we're moving along nicely. And I'm sure your hamstrings are starting to sing to you. This is my worst side that we're on right now. And my legs are actually shaking a little bit. But what you want to do is just to let that pass, because what you're trying to do is just increase the length of your hamstrings, which get shortened because everything we do works the quadriceps. Running, jumping, hopping, lifting weights. We just don't ever pay attention to our hamstrings. Looks like we have 22 seconds left. Again, try to take your heel towards straight, your knee towards straight. Try to take your right elbow towards straight. And we're almost done, guys. With the final countdown here, 5, 4, 3, and all of that. Pretty soon we'll hear that ding. And then we can move on. Again, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm going to work that out. Pause here, guys. I'm so sorry about this. You can bend your knee and bring it in for a moment. Yeah, I really don't know what's going on here. So until, here we go. So now here we are. I think I know what to do now. Take that leg that you have up into the sky and then just bring your leg over towards the right. Okay? So chances are you're not going to be able to have that leg come all the way down to the ground, and that's fine. What you do want to make sure that's happening is that, once again, your elbow is straight and that leg, the right leg, is as towards straight as possible. Yes, so you're actually pulling on the leg, pulling to keep the hamstrings open, extending your elbow, extending your leg, and then again adjusting to bring the knee towards straight. We are at 1 minute and 14 seconds. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Take your knee towards straight. Take your right elbow towards straight. Relax the left side of your body. Relax your right buttocks cheek. We have 45 seconds left. So while you're here, try to ignore any pressing sensations that you may have. And if you need to come out of the posture,
go ahead and come out. But I'm encouraging you to at least add regular hamstring stretching to your repertoire. And what we're doing is approaching the hamstring from different avenues. So we have one more and a third part in this series to come up, and you'll probably notice that your hamstrings are really unraveling and letting go. Into our final 10 seconds here. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Relax across the left side of your body, and now let's go ahead and bring that leg up to the ceiling and pause right there. So I said I think I figured it out, right? I think I did, and yes, I did. Okay, so you're gonna transfer both sides of the strap into the left hand, okay? And then you're gonna pause here. You're gonna take your right hand off to the side, maybe. And then you're gonna bring that right leg across your body. And again, you're making sure the left elbow is straight and the right knee is straight. You may have, your hip may lift up off the floor, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer. So you're probably already in the posture. Oh yeah, I started already. It's at 1:21. So you're already in the posture, and you're probably just going, oh my gosh, this is crazy. What I don't want you to do is I don't want you to look over to your right. I want you to look up to the ceiling, and I want you to concentrate on taking your left elbow towards straight and taking your right knee towards straight. This is the most uncomfortable posture for me. I have really tight hamstrings, and especially on this right side, it can get to be a bit much. So along with the muscle stretching, I have some incredible, interesting little nervous twinges going on in my hamstring. Not pleasant at all. I cannot wait till this is over. And as my master teacher says, where you hurt the most is where you need the stretching the most. So again, take your knee towards straight. Take your left elbow towards straight. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. I cannot wait till this is finished. In through your nose and out through your mouth. We're in the final countdown here. Think some 14 seconds to go. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Try to do one final push. Take the knee towards straight. Take the elbow towards straight. Woo! And then go ahead and bring that leg back up to the ceiling. And this time we're going to take a break here. And we're just going to pause. You ready for the other side? Do you feel the difference in one side of your hip than the other? Go ahead and take your knees into your chest and rock side to side, and you'll really feel the difference then. Okay, break time is almost over. I'm just gonna switch sides. You stay on the floor, and we'll get set up, ready to go, and do the other leg, okay? So again, lay down on the floor, if you're probably already there. Bend your knees, put your feet on the floor, and then send your left foot up into the strap, okay? Once you get your left foot up into the strap, pause here. Walk your left hand up and take both sides of the strap into your left hand, and then go ahead and send your right heel forward. Relax your right foot. Make sure you're not reaching up for the strap. Make sure that your left elbow is straight and your left knee is straight. See if you can bring your toes closer towards your face. Maybe you'll even have to adjust your hand grip on the strap. But just relax the right side of your body. Just relax. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. You can choose to keep your eyes open, or you can choose to close your eyes. Relax the left side of your buttocks. Relax your right buttocks. See again, make sure that you're taking your left knee towards straight. You're taking your left elbow towards straight. As this is my easy side, I don't have any issues here. If this were my right side, I would already be screaming. And it's just kind of interesting how one side of the body is so remarkably different from the other side. The other thing you want to know is that when you're going to extend the way you approach a posture, work on the side that needs it the most first. Work the hardest on that side, because the quote-unquote good side is usually already strong enough, right? We have 17 seconds to go in this dastardly posture, beginning that final countdown from 10. You know I'm gonna struggle with the timer here in the middle, so when the ding goes off, I think what I did was I set my interval rest times for too long, so I'm having to manually advance to the next portion of this sequence. Ha! Here we go. So now let's go ahead and send that left foot out to the left, right? Again, it may not go all the way down to the floor. Just let it go where it goes. But try to keep the right hip on the floor. Also, try to relax the right leg completely. And turn your gaze up to the ceiling. So you're just kind of hanging out here, noticing how farther you can get one leg in this position than the other. Because in the other leg, I think I can go further, but then it hurts more. So I think my body is all kinds of jacked up, which all of our bodies are. We live this life. Again, you'll feel your hamstring unraveling here. At least I do. And I feel my hip unraveling with it, all of those supporting structures. And as they unravel, you may need to adjust your hand grip on your strap. And you may need to make sure that your knee is towards straight. That's the biggest thing for me, is to keep my knee towards straight and my elbow towards straight. And again, try to relax your buttocks, cheeks, and just let the posture do what it does. And maybe you're relaxing your face. Remember, your teeth can help you in this posture. It's not particularly pleasant, but at the end of this sequence, I guarantee you're going to be feeling so good. And again, feel free to come out of the posture at any time if it gets to be overwhelming, but to be honest, we have 20 seconds left. Here we go with the final countdown. We're at 10. So what I'd like for you to do is just try to go to the edge just a little bit more. Inhale in through your nose, exhale out through your mouth, and then here comes the timer. And we're going to bring that leg all the way back up, and then pause right here. Transfer both sides of the strap into your right hand, and I will go ahead and start advancing the timer for the other side. We're going to take this left leg across the body. Again, straight elbow, straight knee. We're taking it across the body all the way, and of course the left hip will lift up a bit, but we're going all the way across the body and towards the floor, if the foot lands there. I have so many props behind me. Here we go. It may not land on the floor. It may just be where this is. What I want for you to do is not to look over to your left, but to look to the ceiling. And to remember to keep your right elbow straight and your left knee towards straight. Now this is still hideous for me, this posture, but it's so much, I should put it this way, it's less of a hindrance on this side than it is on my right side. So all you're doing here is breathing and smiling and relaxing. We will soon be done with this. Oh, look, 53 seconds left. Almost there, you guys. If you've lasted this long, you're a trooper. These are not easy. And this is also a little preview of how the gentle stretching class is going to go. We'll have a lot of props, and we'll be holding long, long stretches. So I must admit, in this case, your leg and your arm are actually doing some work, but try to relax those anyway, because we're really just trying to get into the hamstrings. And that stretching class we'll have more varied types of stretches, kind of like this, but more supported. Oh, we're into the final 10 seconds. You know I'm happy because this is a lot, but I know I'm gonna feel really good after this. So take a slow inhale in through your nose, open your mouth wide, and then let's go ahead and roll back onto our back. Bring the strap up. Let's go ahead and bend both knees. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. And then just bring your hands to your abdomen. Lean your knees into each other and pause here. Inhale in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. And feel free to stay here as long as you need to. I am going to get up and end this video. I want to thank you for doing some stretching with me today. And thank you for putting up with my interval timer novice shenanigans. And I hope that you find a lot of relief in your hips and in your hamstrings and your lower back as a result of all the stretching that we just did. Thank you so much, and see you on the gram because the Rona. Have a good one, you guys.